Wait a second. Did I go to sleep last night and wake up 10 years later? Is this the same Canon that we've always known? Ooh, I feel like I've been asleep for 10 years and I just woke up. The specs of the R5 and the R6 are just blowing my mind. Did I make a mistake switching from Canon to Sony in the first place? Will I switch back to Canon at this point? That's a lot of questions for myself. Let's just take a look at what Canon has just announced for the R6 and the R5. So these are wonderful specs, and I'm not going to go through all of them. You can see it on the screen. For some of us that took the initiative to switch from Canon to Sony because of their lack of innovation and their lack of creativity, now that Canon has come back and they are actually blowing everything else out water, tell me, is this something that makes you want to switch back? Or do you think this is enough to make you switch back? Personally, I'm not going to switch back. I feel like I'm okay with where I am with my Sony cameras. This Canon is good, but I have faith in Sony that they will answer pretty soon and come up with something that will compete or be on the same level. I'm not a fanboy of either Sony or Canon, so I have to give credit where credit is due. I shoot Sony mainly these days, but I gotta give credit to Canon for what they have done, because one of the main reasons why I switched from Canon a couple years back was because they were still standing still and never innovating. You know, Canon is known for making stuff like giving you a camera with 4K, but you cannot use autofocus in 4K. They used to giving us cameras without 24 frames per second. Right, so it's kind of interesting to see that all of a sudden Canon has gone all out and released these two cameras that for the most part have not been crippled in any way. I am so excited for the Canon shooters out there, but I'm still going to ride with my Sony for a little bit to see what they are going to do in terms of compete with these two cameras, the R5 and the R6. I strongly believe that Sony is going to give an answer soon, but would that be enough? Or would that be something that is lacking? And if it's not enough, would that be something that will make you go back to Canon? Leave your answers in the comment section. Let me know if this is enough to make you want to switch back, or this in any way makes you think you made a mistake in the first place by switching from Canon. Leave that in the comments. Let's have a discussion. Kudos to Canons for doing the one thing that anybody or everybody thought they would never do, right? Give out a camera with good specs that has not been crippled in any way or any form. So thanks, Canon, for putting this out there. I'm saying this because I love competition. Competition means that good things happening for us, the consumers, the people who actually buy these cameras. So Canon, keep it up. I hope that my Sony guys will come up pretty soon with something decent that will match these specs. I'm so excited. It's a good time to be a photographer. So many options out there. So many new innovative stuff happening from Canon, from Sony, most of it, and also Nikon coming up, but haven't seen them yet to see what they are also going to come up with. But great job for the R5 and the R6. Let's go through all the specs on the screen, and I'll see you in the next video. Consider subscribing and hit the thumbs button if you like this video. Stay blessed.